What's good, guys? It's me, Jared the Weep here, back again with another video. Okay, it's been a while since I made a video. My apologies. Well, you should know what this part is. This is part 2 of a video I made a month ago. My apologies. I was quite busy. I wanted to make this Saturday, but I couldn't. Anyway, my photos are not working properly, so it'll only be one photo for this video. My apologies. So let's just get straight into the what if. I also have a Discord. Just tell me if you want to be added to it. If you want to, I'll try to add people. Now, Asta was going to kill 30 boars. The 30 boars were almost near Magna's village, but not exactly in it. That's his second mission, if you watch the last part to this. Now, after Asta, he takes all of the magic in the surrounding area to kill the boars. And he feels a presence, and he sees two black bulls. He sees Magna and Noel fighting is it Grice? Yeah, Grice. I almost forgot his name. They were fighting Grice, and he stabs one of them pretty badly, and he thinks that one of them almost dies. And he says, "I need to hurry up and get to that guy's Magna's village." And he goes there a lot earlier, 2 days earlier. And he sees that it's nothing but a normal village. So he kills those boars and he waits around trying to figure out what's going on in the village. But he couldn't find anything until Nero shows up and guides him to the stone. Yeah, I forgot what happened to the stones. Are they still important in the manga? I don't know. I need to read the manga. I heard a lot of stuff's been happening after Devil Unity. That's the last part I know about. Asta gets a Devil Unity, and yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't want to spoil anything else. I know something else happens, but I won't spoil that. As I was saying, he finds this stone, and he says it looks exactly like stone. Why could this be? Is this Grice dude trying to look for it? So Asta takes the stone back with him, and he says that he found the stone and people are trying to get the stone, so he'll keep it protected. And he also sets up barriers and traps, he steps up countermeasures so the attack doesn't be too costly or damage anyone in the village. As this was happening, they finished the last of their preparations for Heath Grice, and Noel and Magna finally show up to the village. And Asta says, "My name is Asta. Nice to meet you, Magna and Noel." And he says he'll just be in the sidelines. You good luck with. I already killed. He also says he killed all of the boars, and he says, "I'll see you guys later. Good luck with Grice." And they said, "Wait a minute, who's this Grice dude?" He says, "Call for me if you need any help." And he goes back into the shadows. Noel and Magna try to go after him, but he disappears. Yeah, he just uses a sensory ability he gathered from a long time ago, and he makes himself invisible. Yeah, I know, it's OP. He can regenerate any type of magic. This dude's like a Requiem Natsu. Just imagine if Natsu could do that. Okay, that's the wrong series. Anyway, as I was saying, Heath Grice then shows up and he attacks Magna and Noel. And Noel doesn't have the same experience as normal Noel. And she shoots her water her normal water ball. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, she shoots it right at the Grice, but it hits Magnum, causing his flames to go out, and he gets a knife thrown through his leg by one of the other people with Grice. And Grice then noticed something moving in the shadows, and Asta uses his regenerated ability to absorb all of their magic, and he shoots it right back at Grice and the other people. He turns all of Grice's men into ice, and he freezes them. And Asta then goes out and he jumps above Grice, and Grice tries to shoot his magic right at Asta, and Asta just he regenerates from it. He takes the hit and he regenerates from it, and he shoots it right back at Grice, and he stabs him. Yeah, he stabs Grice right in the gut with it. He then says, "Well, that was a lot more easier than I thought," and he notices that Magna's leg was injured by the knife, and he apologizes to Magna, and he says, "At least I made enough countermeasures. There's probably more." But Nero packs at him, and he says, "So I guess not then." He then re-puts all of the traps up so the village could just be safe just in case. And he orders Noel and Magna to go back to the Bull's Head Out and tell Yami that this mission was successful. And he'll be heading to the Black Bull's Head Out very soon. And Noel tries to get more information out of him. And Asa then says, "Your magic is very out of control. You need to learn how to control it better. You look like you're a noble. I could help you with that in the future." And he says, "Goodbye now." But before Asta said this, he said, tell him about this stone. They're after this stone." And Asta goes over to Heath Grice, and he goes over and tries to gather more information about the people. He also frozen. And he figures out that they're from organization. But he doesn't know what type of organization they are. He just knows that they're after the stone. After he figures out they're after the stone, he tries to go to a place where the last where their leader was at, and he's looking at the wrong person. It's not pastry. So Asta goes to check it out, and he runs in. Yeah, this is a couple of days later. He doesn't go back to the hideout right away. So, like I said, it's gonna be like a week or 2 weeks later, and he's now going to his next mission where he fights. You know who he is. I'm pretty sure you know who he is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know the guy they fight next in opening 2. Oh my god, I don't know why I can't remember his name. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I legit cannot remember his name right now, but I wish I could show the photos, but I can't. Anyway, he finds another stone right before they get there. The Diamond Kingdom and Black Bulls get there too. He finds another one, and he says, "Oh, I can't believe I found another one." And as he's walking out, he sees the Diamond Kingdom finally coming in. And he says, "Oh, why are they here? Are they after the stone too?" And then he sees smoke, black smoke coming from behind him. And I forgot the dude's name. Like, he never shows up in the show again. Maybe he does. I don't know. I can't remember. He shows up and tries to untangle Asta into the black smoke, but Asta regenerates it, and he shoots it right into the other diamond knights, or the guards, you could say. And Mars gets out the way. Yeah, I remembered his name. Anyway, yeah, Mars gets out the way of the attack, and he puts on his armor on, and he says, "Why did you attack us?" Asta goes invisible, so he thinks. So Mars thinks, the guy with the black smoke attacked them. He says, "No, I was attacking the enemy." And Asta then goes over and uses more black smoke on Mars, and Mars still doesn't see him. And he says, "Okay, I know how to figure this out." And Asta says, "What is he gonna do now?" And Asta gets hit back into a tree, and the tree makes a loud enough noise where the black bulls hear the impact of it, and they go rushing over there. And Yuno's there with them because it's that mission. And Asta almost drops the 2 stones, but he keeps them in his pocket. And he says, "Okay, I need to put something over this." And he puts a seal and more protections over them so they won't get captured. And he then becomes invisible, and he says, "That was a good hit. Oh, that's the hardest I've been hit as a Magic Knight." And he gets up and he says, "The name's Asta of the Black Bulls. Nice to meet you. There's nothing in the cave. I already checked it out. There's nothing of interest. There's like maybe a little money in there, but there's not that much. So you should just go back home. The only reason I attacked those knights is because you attacked first. So we can just go calmly and easily back to our respective places." And Asta tries to go and walk away, but he doesn't turn his back. And Mars says, "No, I'm not going to accept that. You're going to fight me. Especially for just thinking that you can just defeat those guards so easily." And Smoke Guy also shows up, and he says he's not going to play around either. And Asta says, "Fine then." But as this was happening, Luck comes out of nowhere and shoots lightning right into the Smoke Guy's face. And Smoke Guy didn't see it coming. And he gets shocked, and then Luck kicks him right in the face through another tree because they're outside in the forest. And Mars puts on all of his armor, his big buff armor. And he says, "So you guys are just coming out the woodworks. I ain't going to waste my time." And Asta gets shot at with Mars's magic. His silver... was it silver? I'm pretty sure it was like silver magic, kind of. And Asta gets shot right in the arm and knee. And then uses his tornado, his wind magic, and uses his tornado to try to unbalance, Mars, but that didn't work. And Asta tries to shoot the needles right back into, he tries to shoot them right back into, oh my goodness. Yes, he tries to shoot them back into Mars, but Noel shoots another water ball, and that his regenerate ability went straight into the ball, and it misfired, and it went back into hit and it stabs him right in the gut. Yeah, that water ball did a whole U-turn. It was supposed to hit Asta, but Asta used his regenerative abilities to try to hit, so he could try to absorb it, but it just went the other way, and it hits right in the stomach, and falls to the ground, and he says, what the heck?" And Noelle sees this, and she apologizes to and Mimosa starts to heal him, but goes unconscious because those needles go big because Asta regenerated the ability to make it stronger, so he can reshoot it. And Asta gets very mad at himself, and a tiny little bit mad at Noelle and Mars. He's most definitely mad at Mars because that wouldn't have happened if Mars didn't just attack. Mars group didn't just attack him. And he says, "I'm not going to let you get away with this." And Asta then charges right into Mars, and he says, "Anti-magic, activate." And he pulls out the sword, and he cuts right through. He cuts right through Mars's. His shield, his silver shield or ice shield. I can't remember. He cuts right through it, but it just regenerates, and Asta gets kicked in the back, and he goes straight into the cave. He hits a wall, and he gets back up and shoots wind magic right into it, and he also uses his anti-magic sword to just unlodge the sword into Mars. And Mars still says, "That's all you got?" And Asta says, "Fine, I'll show you some more of my abilities." And Asta tries to shoot more of his abilities, but nothing comes out but a sword. It's a second anti-magic sword that comes out. And Asta says, "What the heck? What is this?" And Noelle says she shoots her water ball right into Asta. And Asta says, "What are you doing?" And he sees that it's turning, but he runs straight into it. And he tries to hit it so he could absorb it with his own body, but the sword actually absorbs the power. And he says, "Noelle, keep shooting at me." And Mars starts to laugh and he says, "Why do you want her to keep shooting at you?" And Noel's obliges and keeps shooting. And he says, "You've gotten a little bit better at shooting your water magic, but you need to work on it more." And he absorbs all of it, and with Yuno's magic, and he also took a little bit of Mimosa's healing magic, so he heals his back. And he also sees that there's another guy there with the glasses finally showing up, and he says, "I'll take a little bit of that too." I forgot what Claude is it? Not it's not Claude. Oh my goodness, I forgot the guy with the glasses name too. I'm being so forgetful. And I can also can't forget about Luck. He takes his magic too, and shoots it right back into Mars. But he teleports over there first. He got that ability from someone, Finrule. Yeah, he got that too. He can regenerate from anywhere. He teleports right into Mars, and he cuts him right in half. I mean the armor, not him literally. And Asta then teleports and he shoots his other magic, the rest of the magic into Mars, and he says, "Well, that's over." And Asta then falls asleep, and he says, "Ugh, I'm too tired. I used too much." And Noel goes over there and says, "I can't. I'm so useless. He saved my life 2 times, and I can't even repay him that much." And finally wakes up, but he has his spirit with him, and he says, "Where is he?" And everyone is looking at him, and he sees Asta's on the ground, unconscious, and he says, "Is everything all right?" And Noel explains what happened since got knocked out, and also sees that he has a spirit now, and he says, "What's going on? What is this thing?" And the spirit explains what she. I think the spirit's a she. Who knows? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm joking. I'm pretty sure it's a she. Um, it explains what it is and how it came from his book. I forgot what the spirit name was. Sorry, I just had a hiccup. And Asta he goes back to the black. He doesn't go back to the Black Bulls headout yet. He goes to the where he meets all the other royals. He goes there next. But that'll be for the next part. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the what if. I'm sorry that I didn't have enough pictures. You'll see what happens when the Eye of the Midnight Sun attack the Clover Kingdom for the next part. And I want you guys to be safe, be healthy. Sorry for not making that many videos. I'm going to make some because it's going to be Thanksgiving. I'm going to make like 2 to 3. Just tell me in the comments what you guys want. I also have a Discord. You can ask me and I'll try to add you or something. I'm still trying to learn how to use it, but no one has asked for me to add them. Anyway, peace out, guys. I gotta go do a homework and assignment, and it's not working properly. Bye, guys.